seller on Amazon did not have any creatine in their gummy.
It was a creatine gummy.
It was a creatine gummy.
Sold not because it tasted good, but because it had ostensibly creatine in it.
Exactly.
Here are the results. Are you ready?
One of the problems with gummies is oftentimes they're less likely to meet label claims. So,
oh, really?
Isn't it ironic, the foreshadowing, if you will, of Derek making creatine gummies following this video? $signs, cha-ching. I'm Derek. I use really big words and I sound smarter than last time. Coach Greg, in today's...
First, I'm going to start off like this. I'm playing this video and I'm reacting to this video because this is what I've been saying. Don't mess with no peptides. Definitely don't fuck with no steroids, no drugs, because you don't know what you're taking, and these people do not care about you. Look at Sam Sulek. I like Sam Sulek, but look at the road he's going, trying to sell peptides that he doesn't know what's in it. They compromise themselves because when it comes to the bottom line, it's about their money. They're not going to tell you the truth. They really don't care. And sometimes they believe it's okay as long as, hey, we don't talk about it. We just promoting and selling this. And if you buy, you buy it. And then it's like, well, it's still your job to research this and know what you're taking. But knowingly, this promotion is going to children, to kids. And this is why I'm against this. I was 407 pounds. I'm 160 pounds now. I lost over 200 pounds. Without having to use none of these things. Nothing. I don't even take protein shakes. I eat my protein. Going blind over these things, and peptides is the new dangerous drug on the market. So listen to this. And this guy, Doucette, as we know, he's in the same business. He's doing this video trying to hurt his competitors. But that Turkette shit, that shit is poison too, whatever you want to call it. But yo, listen from the horse's mouth. Listen, this is like, you see in the casinos, they hire the criminals because they know the most. So once they catch them, they want them because they can help you catch other criminals. This is really what this is about.
Video, Derek's creatine gummies are a scam. And so you're thinking,
well, them are bold words, so you better have proof, better be backing that up.
Of course, I'm coming with the receipts. We all remember the video posted by James Smith, almost 2 million views, showing a study by Now Foods that revealed to the world that almost all creatine gummies are scams. Not only that, Derek himself went on the Joe Rogan podcast, speaking to Joe Rogan, who was taking creatine gummies, and told him, bro, don't you know that creatine gummies is a scam? And so, why are you eating them?
I think one of the problems with gummies is oftentimes they're less likely to meet label claims. So,
oh, really?
Less likely to meet label claim. Isn't it ironic, the foreshadowing, if you will, of Derek making creatine gummies following this video? Let's watch him dig his hole a little bit deeper.
Well, I do take those gummies. Like I said, I take 6 of those a day. But maybe
I get the powder, bro.
I'm going to take 20 gummies. See what happens. Well, let's see what happens.
Half your calories, gummies, and the rest meat.
Yeah, let's see what's up.
What I believe is happening right now is he's thinking $signs. Cha-ching, the light bulb is going off. If Joe Rogan is eating all these gummies, and we're talking about gummies, and everyone is selling gummies, then I want to jump in on that bandwagon. I mean, does it really matter if the creatine gummies don't meet label claim? I mean, I'm Derek. I use really big words and I sound smarter than last time. And so why don't I just make a creatine gummy and promise, pinky swear, hands crossed behind my back, and tell everyone to buy them. Trust me, bro.
Sold not because it tasted good, but because it had ostensibly creatine in it.
Exactly.
And it didn't.
It did not.
So when you mean did not, it means it had less than proposed, but 97% of the creatine, or you mean 0%?
I believe it was like, this was 0. It was 0.
Should I remind you about the whole turkesterone scam? The fact that we've been vindicated that Derek no longer sells it, I wonder why, after I made so many videos telling the world that he wasn't actually selling a Juga Turkestanica, that they lied. And then Derek's response, no, we didn't say it was turkesterone. There's a photo of the turkesterone molecule on the bottle, and when you right-click the URL, testosterone. And so Derek was caught red-handed, and notice he hasn't responded. He hasn't made a comment, a statement, nothing, because he knows I've got him by the balls. Figuratively speaking, of course. You know his balls are smaller than last time from being on HRT. And if you are interested in having HRT, why not go to Algo RX? I mean, you could go to Merrick Health and spend more money, but why would you do that? Algo RX, where you can get your blood work done in clomiphene, various peptides, and so on. And please remember to use code Greg for 10% off.
They don't upset my stomach at all.
It makes you wonder if there's actually
But you
the
think that-
creatine in it then.
Wow.
It makes you wonder if there's even any
It's funny that in the same video, he's promoting more poison. So you can see they're all the same. They don't really care as long as they're being paid. Right now, if I pay him the right amount of money, he will promote anything I give him. He will promote anything I give him. So, hey, at your own risk, man. I understand you want to look at these influencers and y'all dick riders and y'all sheeps and y'all want to see. You want to live through somebody else because most of y'all are fat, lazy, and because you wouldn't be believing this shit. You wouldn't be doing. Obviously. So I'm telling you the truth. I mean, people hate the truth. Oh, man, I don't have all those followers. I don't have. Yeah, well, keep sucking dick. And stop trying to sue people after you get caught. Yeah, he sold you gummies. Then this clown ousted him. And then he stopped. And you still buy Gorilla Mind. You still love Gorilla Mind. So keep sucking a dick.
in it then. Derek, he knows the literature. He's smart enough. You're going to think that Derek is playing dumb, that he doesn't know any better. He just doesn't care.
And so you're buying a product that even if you tested it like day 0, it's going to be a different product from efficacy.
And that's peptides. Right there, he just said peptides. You could get a shipment of peptides from China, from wherever the fuck you want. They could test the first one. They're not going to test no more fucking batches after that. And you're going to get your poison. But you know that. Right now, I'm telling you clowns, that's exactly what it is. Period. So when you get fucked, get fucked. Good for you. But don't sell this shit to the children, to the youth. That's my problem. These clowns and these viewers on YouTube, fuck them. Literally, fuck them. You're never going to be Sam Sulek. You don't have the genetics. That's why you're horrible. These pills do not fix your genetics. These peptides, these steroids do not fix your genetics. Most of you, 90% of you are taking it already and you look slobby and ugly as fuck. All you got is that acne and your back looking like the thing from the Fantastic Four. But I'm here to save the children. I don't like this because more than 70% of these people viewers are the children. They're the ones consuming these things. They're the ones getting hurt by this shit. And it's not cool. I don't condone any type of drugs, especially the steroid shit. Now, I understand bodybuilders, that's their job. I don't care about these bodybuilders. They're their entertainment. This is like Rome. They know they lifespan is being shortened by this, and they're okay with it. They sign up for that. But these children don't know better. And I think it's our duty and our job to protect the children. Now, let them make their own decisions, their own choices when they grow up. But let's not guide them there.
Standpoint, call it 6 to 9 months down the road because of the potential degradation.
Yeah.
If he actually cared, kind of like Coach Greg, if he was like Coach Greg, why would he be selling these gummies? Now, in case you didn't know, I tried to create Creatine Gummies. You all know I like making millions of dollars. And so I had in the works to create Creatine Gummies. The only problem is I tested them and they did not meet label claim. And so do you then think that I sold them or do you think I discontinued the product?
Yeah, you probably didn't sell them because you couldn't. But we know your history and we know you. Oh, definitely. Like, I don't even know what to say. How serious he says this shit, and he says it like, y'all know me. I'm the honest person here.
Well, considering I'm not saying buy Coach Greg HCLT gummies right now, you know that we discontinued the project. And so, which one of us has integrity? Derek, who's selling creatine gummies that fail to meet label claim, or Coach Greg, who's not selling them?
Some of the actives are highly susceptible to degradation.
You mean the active ingredients?
The active
like the
ingredient.
creatine.
Yeah.
Creatine gummies.
Creatine gummies, they degrade. The problem when you're making gummies is that the heating, the mechanical tension, the moisture, the storage, the creatine, it naturally is going to degrade. And so the longer it goes, the worse that it gets. And so sometimes, even if it passes on day one, right out of the batch, it's a pass. Yay! Well, how good is that if by the next week, it's lost the majority of its gains? Would you want that?
Super, super important that everyone involved in the supplement business in general gets up to the highest level of standard in vetted testing so that all of us that consume supplements can make sure that they're free of lead and other crazy stuff and actually are getting us jacked.
What did we at HCLT do? Well, we decided to test it. Tested Derek's creatine gummies. We did third-party testing. The lot numbers, they match up. We didn't want to share with them, and we didn't do the testing ourselves. We sent it off to be impartial. We didn't want our bias saying, oh, it's probably fake, to affect any of the results. Here are the results. Are you ready? I had it tested on February 13th, which was 2.5 months after Derek test. Now, I'm involved in the supplement industry. I sell these products and so on. And sometimes it takes months to get your product out to your customers. The expiry dates are often written 2 years after the manufacturer date. And so by February 13th, it was Friday the 13th, the day before Valentine's Day, this is what was left of the creatine. Amount in milligrams per serving, creatine, 953. That is milligrams, and so that is equivalent to 0.953 grams per serving. And so a serving was equivalent to 1 gummy. And so if we want to compare apples to apples, we need to multiply it by 4. 4 times 0.953, it's approximately 3.8 grams. And previous to this, it was 5.8. And so 5.8 is what it was promised, what it had back in the day, a couple months prior. And 5.8 is now 3.8. Now, if you were to buy these in a couple of months from now, the 3.8 is probably going to be 2.8, 1.8, and eventually it'll be next to nothing. And so already it's failed to meet label claim. Now, in the nutrition industry, you have to be within 20%. For example, if you have a protein bar and it has 100 calories and you say it has 90, it's only off by 10%. The original 5.8, it's now at 3.8, which is down close to 35% or approximately 1/3. And so when you're buying these gummies, you're getting 1/3 less than you paid for. And so frankly, let's say the gummies cost $60. You should then be paying $40 because $20 of it, it's gone into thin air. You're losing 1/3 of the product, and that was on February 13th. The day of this recording, we're in.
Imagine buying dollar gummies. You could buy all these gummies at the Dollar Tree for $1 something. You paying $16. Oh man, that fuck up your health, man. Oh man.
To the middle of March. And so as you continue to wait, as you sit there, as you eat your gummies, you're losing more and more creatine each and every day. And Derek, you don't think he knows this? He was on the Joe Rogan podcast explaining to Joe Rogan why he should not be consuming creatine gummies and he should be consuming creatine in powder form instead. Why do you think HCLT is not selling creatine gummies? Because we have integrity. Many of you,
Oh, you're a snake oil salesman.
if I was a snake oil salesman, why wouldn't I be making millions of dollars on creatine gummies when I know you all want them? I had previously been making them, was excited, was taste testing them. Amazing. The problem was they were degrading in the same way that Derek's are right now. The only difference is I chose not to sell them. I chose not to scam you. And Derek, he didn't care. You're buying the creatine gummies thinking this is going to give me the gains, and yet you're getting ripped off. But hey, I'm a snake oil salesman. Coach Greg's a bad person because he keeps pushing testosterone in his videos. What do you think now? Derek, an intelligent man, I believe he knows better. He
We
should
think
have
the
had
same
the
shit.
foresight to do stability testing to see how quickly is this going to degrade. You know, Derek, if he cared, would he really want to take advantage of his customers? Would he want to get the testing done as soon as possible and say, hey, see, it meets label claim, when he knows it's going to degrade? And so if you knowingly sell a product that you know is not going to be able to meet label claim, that it can only do so for a short window period of time, then what kind of person are you? And not only that, Derek's use of testing, they're a little sketch. They're not the US pharmacopoeia methods for testing. We tested them in the proper and accurate method, and Derek chose to do not that. And so Derek's company in using Eurofins, well, that is a little sus on its own. Why not use the proper testing methods in order to determine whether or not your product should be sold? I'll tell you why. If you're trying to scam people, all you want is the stamp of approval. Hey, it passed. Look at the sheet. We're not a snake oil salesman. We passed. And so if you want to trust Gorilla Mind and continue to buy their products, well, hey, that's on you. And if you're mad at me for making this video and exposing me, say, why do you have to do this? Because I do. I just do these things. If you don't trust me, there's a follow, unfollow button. I want you to press unfollow right now. I don't want you. I don't care if I lose 1 million followers. If 1 million of you think I'm a scammer, I would like 1 million of you to stop following me and go follow Derek. I don't need you. Why would I need you if you don't believe in what I'm selling? If you think I would on purpose.
All right. Well, that's that. Like he said, yeah, I don't believe him. I'm following, but I just want to say they're all the same. You don't need these products. You don't really need these products. They're dangerous products. Your body is natural. You just have to take care of it, and it's up to you doing the right thing. If you want to find the easy way, well, it's not going to stick. It's just like steroids. You do steroids right now, and you could be Sam Sulik if you got the right genetics, if you're lucky. But let's say if you're lucky, and you start working out for a couple months, it's gone. All of it, like it didn't exist. That's a fact. But if you're a good person, you're going to do it naturally because you want to feel good. You want to feel the accomplishment. My accomplishment is getting this done with no shortcuts. But I've been saying this about peptides, steroids, all these products. But nobody cares, or I get comments on Facebook about the people loving it. Oh, it heals you up. It does this. And I work out every day. I fast 3 times a week. Not intermittent fasting, fast. No food the whole day. And then I eat 4 days, mostly OMAD. All meat, boy. Protein out the fucking ass. Yogurt, salmon, y'all know. But hey, your body, your choice, right? But promoting that shit and selling that shit and giving that shit to children, it's criminal. And that's why I'm here. That's the shit that's unacceptable. That's the shit I'm not going to sit by and watch. That's the shit I'm fighting. And y'all the enemy. And I'm on your ass and not the way you like. So if you're against that shit, if you don't want to hurt children, then this is where you want to be. Heavy no more. I'm the one you want to support. Join me. But anyway, I'm Joffrey. This is Heavy No More. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check my merch out, heavynomore.net. We got and I'm about working on my new website because we got the customs. Look, on your phone. And custom, what we mean is custom for you, but this is mine. We got custom here because you can also go to King Joffrey J if you want your music. King Joffrey J on YouTube, on all streaming platforms. Custom, anything. You want Legos? There you go. Put your family on there. Custom means you can put whatever design you want. Real cheap. All the description, all the information you need is going to be down below. But we're going to make it official. We're working on a site because we want to do it right. And custom everything. Hats. Good quality hats. Bracelets, chain, and anything you can think of. We could slap whatever you want on it. Or you could just go to, like I said, on that same site and get something ready nice for you, man. But anyway, like, share, subscribe, man. I'm your boy Joffrey, man. Stop being a sucker. And you know what I say. If you hate me, I hate you. If it's fuck me, then fuck you. Bury your fucking dead. Let's get it.